Welcome to the Israeli Theater Training Mission videos. This is video number 4. And in this video we will discuss training mission number 3. Confusing? Of course. In this mission we will learn how to drop the SPICE munition. The SPICE, which is Smart, Precise Impact, Cost-Effective Weapons. Look it up, it's actually what it means. Is a guidance kit developed by Rafael, an Israeli company, to smarten up normal GP bombs, most notably the Mark 84 or the BLU 109s, the 2,000 pound bombs, and make them autonomous standoff weapons. What does it mean? Standoff weapons, you can roughly drop the bomb 1 mile away, additional 1 mile away, for every 1,000 feet. So if you fly like we do right now at about 17,000 feet and we drop on a target which is 16,000 feet below us, you can expect a range of about slightly shorter than 20 nautical miles, about 17 I guess. We'll see in a minute. So this means that you can engage most of the targets outside of area denial weapons like the SA-2 or the SA-3 definitely, and you can actually strike those SAM as well, pretty much at will. If you go higher you can drop a little further, but it's a balance. Play around, you'll see. Anyway, the weapon is carried by all F-16C Ds, and not really Is because they're Ds. And unlike the JDAMs, they are not fed from the weapon platform itself, from the airplane. The target coordinates comes from a special cartridge loaded into the bomb. To simulate that, you have to program it properly via the recon screen before you leave onto the mission. You cannot leave this to chance. There is a quick description in the PDF document on how to program those. This means you can't attack targets of opportunity. You need to pre-program every target you might want to strike. However, you can program up to 100 targets per bomb. In this case, the cartridge is identical, so it's 100 targets to all 4 bombs, and you can, during flight, decide which bombs will engage which target. We will see that in a second. The reason it's not fed from the computer, from the aircraft itself, is the fact that the SPICE is not an inertial guided weapon only. It has a GPS guidance, but it's not the only guidance. It has a dual seeker. It actually is a GPS bomb, but it has an autonomous image recognition sensor on the nose, usually infrared. So you feed the target, the bomb, with the target image before you go onto the plane, and the bomb, in real life that is, can strike exact reference point on the target. If you want it to go through a window, it will. So it gives you the pinpoint accuracy, which is used to be electro-optic weapons only, with a standoff capability and autonomous capability. As you can see here, we're flying a single seater. So after I'm dropping the bomb, I have nothing to do with it. I leave it be and let it run. So let's go into the cockpit, unpause, let it run. First thing first, go to air to ground and power on the weapon. This process takes, you guessed it, 3 minutes. So while the weapon is running, let's make sure the throttle is up. I'm flying today on autopilot because I can. And we'll set the AGST here so I can see what's coming up. Okay, so to program the weapon, we need to go into the JDAM screen. In this case, it's SQL 0 to MISC, and you can see SPICE up here, speak, that is missing a letter. So we hit the enter key, and behold, Remember this? Pretty similar to the JDAM, however slightly different. Let's go over quickly. First field, the one, oof, I'm oscillating like crazy right now. Let's bump up the speed. Get out of the oscillation area here. And to smooth air. Should be around 0.38384. Good. Better. No. Yeah, better. Good. That means we have less time. So, first field, the one selected, is the... Okay. Before that, quick important note. Let's just freeze it and go over it. You have the full description in the PDF. Go look it up. However, unlike the JDAM, here, because the aircraft is not feeding coordinates to the bomb, but only telling it go to target number 3, for example, you program the bombs directly. So you see this line down here, the row, the column here on the right. This is actually station number. This is the bomb on station number 4, station 6, 3, and 7. We have 4 of them. If you have 2, you only see 2 of those. And so on. So we are programming the bombs directly. So if I hit missile step and cycle through the weapons, I'm actually cycling through the target I'm going to engage. So let's go straight with the PDF. We're setting target 4. This row here, this column here is the target ID number from the bomb memory stick, shall we call it? It's a little thumbstick of sorts, and we'll program targets 4, 5, 6, and 7. However, we want to make it fun, so let's do some quick things. Because we're carrying live munitions, call it acceptance test, we're gonna drop those bombs onto the 602 weapon training range. This targeting range is a live fire range, and we're gonna drop live munitions on it. So we will set, as I said, 4, 5, 6, and 7, but number 5 is a little quirky target. It's actually a strafing target. So I want to impact it from a specific heading. So, and in a very shallow angle, I want to, let's say, go through a door. So we'll set the impact angle to 20 degrees. It's not exactly an impact angle currently. It's more like a approach angle. Think of it as a corridor in which the bomb flies in. It will correct in the last minute to hit the target, but it will be roughly 20 degrees on the way in. So I want 20 degrees, and we want the bomb to hit the target from heading 140. So it will handicap us on the range, but it will allow the bomb to have more flexibility on where it's coming. It will maneuver itself. You just need to put it roughly in the general direction and fire, and the bomb will do its own. Just remember, every maneuver the bomb needs to do takes from its range. If it needs to fly right and then go back, it deducts from the range. You can use it, but use it cautiously and with great care. Let's reduce this impact angles to 35 on all of those. I don't know why. It's 45 is just fine. I'll just, let's leave one at 45. You know what? Okay. So, as I said, if we look at the weapon screen, as I hit the nose wheel steering, the cycling, you can see that the targets are actually tied to a bomb. So bomb number 3 will hit the control center. Target 7, the bomb 7 will hit ammo dump. 4 is a converter, and 6 is, as I said, the vertical target, strafing target. Now, this is all nice. We have just programmed 4 targets onto our 4 bombs. If we want to strike a target with 2 bombs, we just program 2 bombs onto the same target coordinates. It's not like the JDOM where we put 2 somewhere. You just, want bomb number 3 and number 7 hitting the same target. Just hit the same, just program down here, say waypoint 7, and whammo, 2 bombs to 1 target. This means, however, that we're not limited by the data bus transfer from the airframe to the bomb. The bomb already knows where it's going. So if I want to drop those 4 bombs together, all I need to do is tell the FCC, listen, I want you to drop 4 bombs. And that's it. So right there, clicking the ripple to 4, I just told my airplane, look, I love you, but I want you to drop those 4 bombs you like so much onto 4 different non-suspecting targets from 17 nautical miles away. Yeah. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that. So we'll just head, I should have paused. We have 4 minutes of flight. Let's just time skip ahead. As you can see, I'm not even bothering leaving off the DD screen because I don't need to. It's just cycle, but I will anyway. As you can see, whatever I'm doing here doesn't react at all. Doesn't affect, sorry. And I'll leave this here for a second on this handicap target, so to call it, and switch to the HUD view. I want to show you something. Do you see the DLZ on the right side, the envelope? If we look at this bomb, or this, you can see a normal DLZ. However, if we go to this handicap bomb, you see there is another range inside. This is the let's call it handicap parking area. If we drop the bomb outside of this envelope, the bomb will not respect the handicap we imposed on it and go straight to the target. This will not honor our azimuth, impact azimuth. However, if we make sure we drop from when our carrots is within that inner range, the bomb will have enough oomph to fly the whole path and come from the heading we have selected for it. So because of this, I will just leave it on this bomb, so I'll be better prepared for the release envelope. And here we are approaching our target. This is 4 minutes to go. Let's speed up a little bit. 1 minute, good. 30 miles. You can see the carrots dropping, and as we approach, I'll step out. Currently we're 20 nautical miles, and if you look in a second, we're gonna go into the release envelope, and that's it. We can actually drop from 18 nautical miles away, drop those 4 bombs, but I'm waiting. Why? Because I want this one to be able to maneuver. I'm gonna drop all 4, but I'm waiting for this one. So once we hit the inner circle, we are in range. I'm hitting the pickle, and watch the SMS. Boop, 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 boop. Done. And let's get out of Dodge.
Caution. Caution.
Now let's go and look on our little bomb. We have this one. Okay, this is the one going off to the right, so let's follow this one for a second. We should be able to see, here they are. You see the 3 bombs and number 4. This is number 3, and we have there another one. If we look at the target range, we have the 2 buildings on the right. Those are the 2 bombs closer to us. And we have the, let's wait for the clouds to go. And as you can see, we're going the wrong way completely, this bomb we're flying. And we have the big building on the left, which is the bomb further away. Here's the 2 still visible down here. Here's the 2, and this is the 1. And look, our bomb is starting to move back in. Our target is the little dot between the runway and the building on the left. So we should see here 2 bombs going beneath us towards their designated targets. And 1, 2. And we're heading for that strafing target. Where's the other bomb? Oh, it's impacted because it didn't have to turn. And our little bomb going kablooey. Remember, this is a Mark 84 bomb. So that's it. You can drop multiple targets on multiple bombs on multiple targets from standoff ranges from pretty much any F-16. And that's the spice for you. It's very suitable for level deliveries on ground defended targets. It also allows you to maintain standoff ranges and be able to defend yourself. You're not exposing yourself to the threats of low altitude. However, as I said before, it is only effective against static targets. If you try to strike a moving target or target of opportunity, this is not the weapon for you. Oh no, this is strictly for strike missions on installations, whether it be buildings or bigger buildings or smaller buildings. But don't try to hit moving buildings. No, those are bad. Not the weapon for you. Have fun, experiment, and as you can see, it's a very quick procedure, very natural way to move away from JDAM into the more advanced weapons. Play around with the settings, try and hit from different angles as you go along. You'll get the hang of it. This weapon, however, is not suitable for loft delivery. You only need to strike it from high altitude, nothing more. And that's it for this video. And on the next video, we have a little surprise for you. Those of you who've read the training mission manual, it's not a surprise at all, but it is fun. And it will be harder. So be prepared for a lot of frustration to start with. So until the next time, have fun and happy flying.